This is the Masters of Fitness podcast.
Welcome to the Masters of Fitness podcast, second edition of our Q&A. Last time we didn't do the Q&A live because we wanted to kind of make sure we give you guys the right answer. But, this time we're going straight off the cuff. We're going to give you the answer straight from our hearts and let you know what it really is, just based off what we think, how we feel, and off our knowledge and experience. Man, it's been a busy couple of weeks, so you could say, for the Masters of Fitness, right, Thad?
Yeah, it has, Ernest. Hold on, let me get to my mic. Let me fix this stuff here.
Hold on, Mr. Thad's over here fixing
right.
the technicals. See, you got your sound going on your phone.
Yeah,
that's
man,
a normal.
I'm totally unprepared for this right now.
That's a normal.
Too much stuff going on, Ernest.
Man, we've been having a lot of stuff going on. We have a big announcement to make. Most of you people already know, but I think we're just gonna jump right into it. If you didn't know, or if you wasn't aware that Masters of Fitness we're expanding our brand, shall I say? Wouldn't you agree with that, Thad?
Yeah, I think that'd be a good way to put it.
We're going to take our dive into the world of fitness and gym ownership. Yeah. Something we've both been thinking about for about a couple of years. But before we wanted to jump into it, the biggest thing that me and Thad kind of wanted to have was the fact we wanted to have a good following. We wanted to build our name in the fitness community, get to know people. And that's one of the reasons that led to us doing the podcast, first and foremost.
Yeah.
So the podcast was our initial step into the whole thing regarding gym ownership, just to build that community, get to know people, and build those relationships, and just actually coach as well too. Remember that used to always say, you ain't got no level one, Ernest." So last year myself, I got a level one, and I started coaching kids for free. And that's one thing they say in your level one, just go get your neighbor and just work on them for free. Yep. Don't charge them anything, work on your technique. And I think I did that for about 6 months during the pandemic.
Oh, yeah, at least.
And then January came up, and we started doing Masters of Fitness training. We actually started training folks. Yeah. And I had a couple of crazy folks decided to pop up in the garage and get some training sessions. And that's kind of what Ben, and we always follow Ben Bergeron. That was kind of his whole thing, is you let your clientele outgrow you. And then luckily the opportunity of a lifetime presented itself. I called Thad, let him know what the numbers was, and he said, well, let's do it.
Yeah, it really wasn't that cut and dry, but there was...
Well, I'm gonna give him the abbreviated abbreviated version of the show.
Yeah, but that's basically what went on. But now we're in there, so what's next, Ernest?
What's next is the name. Everybody's been asking us the name. Trust me, it took us a long time to come up with the name for this actual gym. We went through a multitude of things. Both Cecilia and Naomi both gave us the truth about, no, don't call it this, that's too extreme. Mm-hmm. My sister also helped out a lot, telling us, that's too plain, nobody wants to. I had a cousin my cousin in Port Arthur gave me a couple of interesting names for the gym, I would say, but it was, one name he came up with was the Grindhouse.
The Grindhouse?
The Grindhouse.
Sounds like a coffee house.
Yeah, it was a very interesting name and something very catchy, but, when we was thinking about our name for our gym, we wanted it to be something that we both believed in and kind of incorporate the philosophies of how we felt fitness should be, or what fitness was, right?
Yep, that's
all
it.
Right. So without further ado, you want to do the honors, or you want me to do the honors?
No, you do it, Ernest.
So, long story short, the name of the gym is Masters of Fitness Core Performance Gym.
That's it.
Core Performance Gym.
Core Performance.
Core Performance being core, the essence of who you are as a person. What do you plan on doing, and have it individualized to your particular performance. And what our goal is to optimize what you can do as an individual and just make your life better as a person.
Yeah. Yep, that's what we're all about. And I'm not going to say, if I said that I was not in this to make money, then, I'd be lying, because everybody wants to make some money. But the fact that we're going to be responsible for helping a lot of people, doing what we like to do. So it's a good opportunity for us.
Yeah, and that's kind of what, and like Dad said, yeah, of course, we're a business and we want to make money, but we both enjoy helping people, both enjoy coaching, and both enjoy helping each individual reach the maximum amount of their potential. Remember, it was one lady who worked out with us this week, and she was and she saw Nick over there doing snatches. And the first thing she said, she was like, "Oh, am I going to be doing that?" I say, "No, we're going to do things that are catered to you and to your ability." And so one thing we pride ourselves on is each individual we will know where you at, individualize each person, knowing how you function, knowing how you work, and particularly getting to know you, your strengths and your weaknesses when it comes to the gym and when it comes to working out overall.
Yeah. The response that I've gotten off of this just by making one or two Facebook posts has been, I'm not going to say remarkable, but it's been pretty overwhelming.
It helped make, because, to be honest, when you go into a business, you both were still kind of weary, like, man, are we going to get members? What's going to happen?
Yeah, we got a lot of work to do.
But the reception that we've been getting from the current members and the receptions that we've been getting from from all the community outside has been a great help. And even the owners of the gym beforehand who's selling it to us has been a lot of help making us with the transitioning, getting us all the information we need, helping everything go over real quick. So it's been help on all ends, just getting us going. And that has made the process a lot easier.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's a lot of work, but it's something that I enjoy to do. It's something that enjoys. Like I say, this podcast, we don't make no money off this podcast. We're just two guys. Now we're open to all types of sponsorship. Don't get me wrong, but we're two guys who generally just love to talk about fitness. And I always figured everybody asks me questions about fitness all day long, so I might as well at least try to make some money off of it.
Yeah. See, it's gotten to me, like where I work, there's not a whole lot of people that are real. There's a few of them that are real fitness, thoughtful about their fitness.
Yeah.
But so I don't really talk a whole lot about this stuff at work all day long like you do.
It's all day.
So it's all pinned up in me, and when I see you in the afternoon, then I got to let it all out.
Man, we talk about fitness all day. I would say in our department, our safety department, we might be the most fittest department between me, Foots. I don't know if you met Lisa yet. She came a couple of days from the workout. John Gamble. That's all we do is talk about working out all day long. But just to go overall of just presenting who you are. I was actually at Home Depot, and one guy, he told me, he said, "Man, you getting ready for a fight with Mike Tyson looking like that?" So, as a matter of fact, hey, I could help you out. Come take this card as well, too. So, and in a sense, you want to be a walking billboard for what you represent and who you are as a person. I want to be seen as a fit person, so I focus on my health. And I focus on my fitness. I try different things so we can make sure we give you guys the best advice going forward.
Yeah.
So,
matter of fact, I had somebody, I can't remember who it was, sometime this week, they were complaining about a coach that they had at another gym. It wasn't around here. It was somewhere else. Mm-hmm. And they were overweight. And she was like, "I can't hardly listen to this guy."
Yeah.
What is he saying here? He don't look fit.
Yeah, yes, and that's the thing. You wanna that's the first, like, your first impression is a lasting impression. When they see you, okay, well, this guy at least he knows how to work out. Now, whatever he say after that, I don't know, but at least we got your attention going forward. So that's the name of the gym, Massive Fitness Core Performance Gym, and we've been over. We've been over at Golden Triangle CrossFit. We'll get everything, the name and everything switched over. Like I said, we're thankful to all the members of the gym who's been dealing with us, dealing with the transition. We've been in there coaching classes, having a lot of fun with the guys,
moving things around.
That's what I said. I know. I told Thad and Nick. I told Nick to come to the gym, knowing Thad was gonna be there, and when them two get together, it was just nonstop. Let's move stuff around and get it done. So we're taking it one step at a time, getting everything done. But our primary goal will be to make sure that the members of the gym and the people who come in get the best experience they could get in regards to coaching and fine tuning their technique, their form, and helping them improve their overall health.
Right.
So
We want to offer a top-notch facility for people to come to and feel comfortable. On a daily basis, come in there and work out, feel good about themselves. We can help them out with their nutrition and just about everything.
Yeah. So that's the thing. So the Massive Fitness Podcast is now expanded into the world of the gym market. So stop by, check us out. The address is 6742 West Westwood Boulevard, right under the I always tell people the underpass over College and Dollar, and they be like, what overpass? I say, yeah, you don't realize it till you go over it, then you finally start realizing what it is. So
I just tell everybody we're under the overpass.
Under the overpass. So if you're going down College, right before you get to right when you pass up Dowling Road, take that first right.
Yeah, you better be getting on the brakes pretty quick.
Get on the brakes pretty quick and come around. We're right under the underpass.
Or
so
you can get to it off of Langham.
Langham,
down the street.
Langham is another easy way. If you turn coming down College Street, you turn down Langham, and then you make that left and go all the way down.
Yeah.
Go all the way down. 6742 Westwood Boulevard. Master Fitness Core Performance Training.
And we will be having a big grand opening here before long. We'll make an announcement about that.
Yeah, grand opening be coming up soon with our nice logo and everything that we got going on. But in the meantime, drop in. I think we still doing a week's worth of classes for free. Drop in, work out with us. We have classes going right now at 5 a.m., 4:30, 5:30, and we have a 12 o'clock open gym that I'll be dropping in myself to kind of help up. And we may do 6:30, but we just 6:30 right now is kind of more of a as requested class right now. So if we get enough interest for the 6:30 class, we'll have it going. But most importantly, on Saturdays, we have what?
The endurance class.
The endurance class. Thad's world famous endurance class to be starting on Saturdays. So come check us out. Class on Saturday. Also,
we had a little test run this weekend.
Mm-hmm. So you'll learn. It's called, I'll just warn you, it's called the endurance class for a reason.
Yeah.
And what the class is it's a different type of class in regards to not your normal CrossFit movements. It's movements that everybody can get into and that everybody do, and just some oddball type of stuff that you get in. And then immediately following that, I myself will be doing the Olympic lifting seminar that's open for everybody as well too. So come check that out at 10 o'clock, the Olympic lifting seminar, and at 8:30 is the endurance class. And also Thad even gets up there at 7 if you want to go test run the class with him super early in the morning.
Yeah.
At 7 o'clock. Well, nobody wants to hurt that early in the morning, Thad.
No. I have a select few that helps me test that.
He has a test group that helps out his class in the morning. So you got to message him for that private thing. That was the one and only endurance class. No, Tara said the one and only endurance class. So congratulations, Mike Depew. Congratulations. I knew Chevy told me what you guys had going on. Mike Depew, he just had his Leeches race.
Yeah, this
10K.
weekend.
So yeah, pretty good dude. Hey, Mike, let us know when your next race is going on, and we'll try to link up and get out there and run with you guys, man.
Yeah, we weren't able to make it out there, or I wasn't able to make it out there Saturday because of endurance class. Had to get ready for that. But Cecilia went out there and ran. Yeah, I saw her ran the 10K. Yeah, does a lot of good races in the community, man. He started last year, I guess, during the pandemic, fought through it, had a couple races going on, so it was doing a lot of good things. So, and also last night I wanted to give a shout out. You know, we always like to shout out local business or whatever. I went and did the Spindletop Cruisers last night. Mm-hmm. It's a real fun event, about a 1 hour, 4 mile bike ride, take you through the wonderful cities of Beaumont, Texas. I didn't realize. So what you're saying is there's a company down there?
Yes, it's a company down there. They set up off of Main Street. You can check them out at spindletopcruisers.com, and you just go sign up. Go ride your bikes for 1 hour. They got music playing. They got different stops where you take pictures. It's a nice. I didn't know we had a nice mural they had with some paintings that had been done in downtown Beaumont. You go through the event center, so real nice. That's pretty cool. I was out there last night doing some riding with those guys, and it was a blast. It was fun. They had to tone me. One of the safety guys told me to tone it down a little bit. You know, I've been Ironman training, so I got a little bit excited when I was on a bike and wanted to open it up. So it's not nothing serious. It's a nice, fun, easy ride. So go check those guys out. And I got a chance to mingle with them last night, hand out some cards, and kind of introduce people to let them know that we got our gym going on, Master Fitness. So
that's pretty cool.
All right. So that's enough about us. That's enough. We didn't talk enough about the gym, what we got going on. So be looking for the updates. We have a ton of stuff going on. We got our logo currently being built, so we'll drop that sometime this week. T-shirts, we're working on some T-shirts, get those out to you guys, and help spread the word. Continue to spread the word about the gym. come check us out and come work out with us.
That's going to be the hardest part is getting the word out there.
Getting the word out. So
we need help.
So as much help as you can, spread the word, let people know what we got going on. I'll be sending out I know people hate getting those mass likes to like this page, like that page. So don't get aggravated with me. So I know I send y'all one all the time for Masters of Fitness podcast. So now you'll be getting one for Master Fitness Core Performance Gym. But that's just how it is these days, man. Help us get the word out. Help us, grow the business and help us continue to grow the fitness community in Southeast Texas overall. That's what our goal is. So without further ado, we're going to jump into the Q&A. That's originally what this show was about.
Q&A. I just took my glasses off.
Don't worry about that. I'll read the questions for you. So first question we have, as a woman. This one is from Alina Savoy. We're going to say some names, and we calling people out. So, as a woman, will I, quote, unquote, bulk up if I start lifting weights? I hit that question a lot.
Yeah, we do, and we've talked about this quite a bit. And the biggest thing I can say is you're probably only going to bulk up if you want to bulk up, because it takes work to bulk up. I mean, you're going to have to eat a lot more food than what you normally would. It's just a lot more work. So I don't think, I mean, yeah, sure, it depends on on your body, the way you're naturally built. Some people are just like that. They're going to get a little bit muscular.
Yeah, genetically, how your muscle fibers
but for the most part, I don't think a woman's going to get bulked up unless they try.
And that's a myth. I think, like you say, a lot of women see those guys who work out, then they actually see the women who do bodybuilding shows, who do the extra, like who take the, for lack of better terms, who take the extra, I would say, supplements to get to that point to where they increase their testosterone level that will allow them to gain that extra muscle, as you could say, that a man would gain. Yeah. Like men we naturally carry more testosterone, so it allows us to build more muscles. It's only a certain levels of testosterone each woman will have, so that would naturally limit them to bulk up. Yeah. But overall, you will increase your muscle mass. Oh, yeah. And that's the ultimate goal. Your ultimate goal is to gain more muscle, to change your body composition, will give you that ideal look that you particularly want. Yeah. But it won't take away from the feminine look that most women still want when actually they're gaining muscle, but it helps you out overall. Right.
The muscle mass is going to help you more than anything.
Yeah.
It's going to help you burn more calories. You're just going to be a healthier person with a little bit more muscle mass on you.
So, long story short, you will not bulk up to look like a man if you start gaining weight. Like that said, like if you want to go that route and you take the age, you eat the extra 4,000 calories and you put in the work, which I believe the average person is not looking for. But, a lot of women do worry about looking too, quote unquote, manly. Yeah. But I think that just comes from seeing what they see in magazines and looking at those women who are the extreme in the fitness world, in the population when it comes to working out. So, So that's something you don't have to worry about. You're not going to bulk up to look like a man.
Exactly.
So, all right, we go quick fire these things. What's more important, working out or dieting? They go hand in hand.
What's more important? Mm-hmm. I'm going to say, and I don't even like to say it. Call it dieting.
Yeah, let's call it. What's more important, eating healthy or working out?
Let's call it living healthy.
Living healthy. Okay, living. We'll call it living healthy or working out.
Because it's a lifestyle.
Yep.
Right?
So I'll put it like this and you tell me what you think. Someone who, because the reason I want to tread lightly to this question is because you need both to sustain a healthy lifestyle overall. Yeah. Diet and healthy living, dieting and eating right is a huge part of working out. And I don't want to shoot myself in the foot when I say this. I don't want people to come to the gym. But if you someone who's eating healthy will lose weight over somebody who's working out and eating bad. Would you agree or disagree with that?
Yeah, I agree with that.
But that doesn't necessarily mean, because you could eat one Snickers a day and lose weight.
Right.
Because losing weight is just something simply when it comes to losing weight is just simple as a calorie deficit. So even when you diet or losing weight because you're eating, it doesn't necessarily equate to a healthier lifestyle and healthier living. Because like you said, you can go on any type of silly diet where you're eating 3 crackers a day, but that's not make you healthy. So that kind of says more related to healthy living type.
See, right here, Lisa Allen says 90% is food.
Yeah.
That's 100% right.
That's right. Yeah, you have to eat. I mean, you could lose weight and work out and eat bad, but you're just making yourself work a lot harder because it all boils down to a calorie deficit. I always like to use the term, I think a donut has 200 calories in it, right? So you could eat 3 donuts, that's 600 calories, and you have to literally work out an hour on the treadmill, if that. I know it doesn't equate to the same, but but just the bare minimum of what.
Yeah, you're being nice about it too.
So you said there's more calories in a donut?
Probably. In 3 of them.
look, Dad. I went to Shipley's the other day, and I was
those are the highest ones.
I specifically looked at the glazed donut, and it had 200 calories for one donut.
Really?
For one, that's one donut. So 3 donuts is about 600 calories, and you're going to be hungry right afterwards. So that's why they call them.
The sugar is going to make you hungry.
That's why they call them empty calories. So you go eat 3 donuts, 600 calories, and still only burn and walk on a treadmill, burn 300 calories. And you're still in a calorie surplus. So I think it's like 3,500 calories burned equals 1 pound of weight loss.
Yeah.
So if you just think about that. So long story short, I would say that eating is 90% of it. Like Lisa said, eating is a huge component of it, but it doesn't mean you don't have to work out. What working out does, it gives you that body composition change and help you develop the muscle mass.
Right. The food is the fuel.
It's the fuel for working out. Because naturally, if you're just eating and not really working out and developing muscle, your body's going to eat the muscle and eat the fat as well. Yeah. So you're not really going to change. You're going to lose weight, but you're not going to change your body composition. So you might not get that ideal look that you're looking for because you're not developing the muscle mass and developing the stuff that you need to go. So
like an athletic look per se.
Athletic look. Man, we're getting questions all over the place.
What we got?
All right, so let's jump. We're going to another one. Realistically and healthily, I don't know that word. What is the most weight you can lose? Oh, realistically and healthily. That's only a word. Only a word my wife could come up with. What is the most weight you can lose in a week and a month? So healthy wise, so I'll phrase it differently. In regards to healthy weight loss, what is a good amount of weight to lose in a week or a month? It's a tough question.
Well, I mean, that's a relative question on how what's your body type? What are you working with, you know? Are you a hard loser, or are you a easy gainer? You know, I mean, what is it? I mean, are you already like overweight?
Yeah. So if you have somebody who's 5'8", 300 pounds. So you have somebody who's 6 feet, the same 300 pounds. The 300, one person might have more muscle mass. So they're not going to lose as much weight as somebody who's just getting into it, because you have that natural plateau or natural strength gain when a newbie first gets into working out. They see more results as compared to somebody who was an athlete their whole life, gained a little bit of weight, and then came back into weightlifting. Yeah. So it's not a question that you could just give a number to.
I'm sure that if you looked in some sort of medical book somewhere, they got some sort of crazy ass number, percentage wise. But I mean,
we're not doctors.
I'm sure if it was in a medical book, it's probably pretty conservative.
Pretty conservative. Yeah. We know how medical books are. They treat a sickness. They're not about life, improving life function. Right. But I will say, as long as you're not doing anything that's unnatural to your body.
Your body's going to let you know really quick, especially if you're trying to exercise also.
Yeah.
Your body's going to let you know real quick if you're doing stuff at a too rapid of a pace, or, something, you're going to run out of energy.
Yeah, if you look at it and say, can I sustain this for the rest of my life?
Right. You're going to start running out of energy. It's probably what's going to happen.
If you can't sustain that particular thing, or if it's making you feel some type of way, or if the weight loss is making you feel some type of way, you just drained and you're not eating enough food, it's not healthy, and you can't maintain it, then that's too much for you. Yeah. So we don't want to give no individual, no particular number, but we'll just say make sure it's healthy and just watch how you feel. No matter what type of diet you go on, just watch how you feel, gauge what the results, you weigh yourself, and kind of just overall a good picture of how you feeling and how you look as you go through this particular weight loss journey. So.
Yeah, keep records. You know,
and people tend to get excited when they first get into it. Remember, I was training this one lady, and I would only let her come 2 days a week.
Yeah.
Reason being is because I wanted her to build that habit of coming to the gym, because we get in a sense to where we jump into it, want to go 5 days a week, then we can't maintain that from there. Like, I'm not going to, if somebody likes eating chicken wings, I'm not going to tell you to completely stop eating chicken wings for the rest of your life, but just taper off of them, because like instead of eating 50, instead of eating 10 at one time, eat 3 or 4.
Yeah.
You know, taper off of it. We want you to do things that help you sustain what you want to do for a lifetime. Build those healthy habits. Yeah. So, you see any interesting questions coming through that? We jump into the next one. Hold on, we're going right into it.
Lisa wants to know what burns calories, high heart rate or what does it say? You see that question?
Yeah, what burns calories, high heart rate or something through your weights? I
think the heart rate's the key to burning calories.
Yeah, and it's not just putting yourself in it's kind of, you have those different zones in regards to your heart rate. You want to stay in that. I don't want to call it the fat loss, but these are like zone 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Right. You want to stay away from getting your heart rate too high.
Too high, yes, exactly. You want to get to a point to where you can sustain it. I would say zone 2, which keep your heart rate at about 120 to no more than 140-ish in regards to maintaining. That's kind of the zone I've always been taught that helps you maximize your weight loss overall. It's just staying in that middle heart rate. I know our friend Nick is a big proponent of that as well. 30 minutes of just steady state cardio, because what it does is that's what your body's just maximizing burning the most. And in regards, just thinking about it realistically, you can't stay at a high heart rate for too long anyway. Like, you can't go, you going at a heart rate at 180, you can't maintain that for more than 5 to 10 minutes. So I can't. I don't know about some of you guys out there. So
it's got to come down.
All right, we had another. Let's see, we got questions flying over. I posted this about 3 days ago. We couldn't get no questions. Now I can't keep up with the questions. So
you have a question right there.
All right, what are some of the safeguards that you both use in coaching to avoid injuries when starting a fitness program? So first and foremost, I know one thing we always do, and it might get on some people's nerves, especially new people's nerves that we introduce with, is just look at form. I look at your form as if I've never seen you squat a day in your life. Right. Never seen you do anything a day in your life, and just drive form, proper warm-ups, and overall muscle, the right type of muscle development.
Yeah, that's it. I can tell you one of the things that I look at the most on people whenever I first start getting to know them, and I'm watching them work out, coaching them, helping them back squats and things like that, is their feet.
Yeah.
You know,
you've been fixing a lot of feet the past couple of weeks.
I've been fixing a lot of feet this week, and it's pretty cool whenever people listen to you and they actually do what you ask them to, and you watch them fix a squat. You know, it's really cool. But if you don't have your feet in the right position and start good on the ground, then it's a snowball the rest of the way up. So you got to get it right.
All right, here's a good one from Mr. Alfred Dean. How can a male with a high metabolism gain weight?
Eat.
Yeah. Alfred, you have to get, it's just about consuming way more calories than what you normally consume.
Right. I can tell Alfred that I'm probably one of the hardest people to gain weight. I tried to gain weight my whole life. You know, and I guess maybe getting a little older has helped me gain a little bit of weight. But what I found to help me was to eat a massive amount of food. Yeah, and I say it like that. It's not that much, but it's more than what you would normally eat. But the thing about it is getting your macros right. Mm-hmm. You got to know what you're putting in your body, how much protein, how many carbs, and how many grams of fat.
Yeah.
You know, if you do that and follow the numbers that you should, that whatever your body type needs, it will work.
Yeah.
Period. I don't care what anybody says. It will work.
It will work. So, simple solution: eat more good foods. and know your macros based off who you are.
You want to start gaining weight, you better like to chew.
For lack of a better term. Like you said, and it's not no numbers that we can specifically give because macros is different. What that my consume is completely different from one because I don't have trouble keeping weight. I'm the opposite, which means I have trouble. I don't want to say losing weight, but my weight is pretty. I got it toned in to where I know what I need to eat on a daily basis, and I just maintain. Even throughout my days of training for the Ironman, I've maintained 210 for about a year now. My weight hasn't changed at all.
Yeah.
So your body likes to be in a state of homeostasis. It likes to be normal. It likes to be consistent. So in order effort for you to just get that, just start consuming more foods, man.
Right. I read an article a little while back, and it was a guy talking about it was about cutting weight and this and that. But anyway, he was talking about meal prepping and basically eating the same thing every day. Well, what happens is, what this guy says, is your body gets used to it, so it starts being really, really, really efficient at breaking down these particular foods. So
it's good.
It's not a bad thing.
No, it is good. Get used to eating.
But, I mean, you do have to change up some things every now and then. But, I mean, I eat the same thing almost every day. I've been doing it for years. But, I mean, not for lunch.
For lunch, yeah.
Yeah, while I'm at work and
yeah,
stuff
so,
like that.
Okay, I would agree because I can't eat. But if I meal prepped, I could eat the same lunch food every day. Now, you know, sometimes y'all still do Camellas every Friday night though.
Yeah,
you was
Friday
making
night.
that Camellas number.
Yep.
So circle back to Lisa's question because I didn't read the correction she had. Which burns more calories, a high heart rate or lifting heavy weights?
I'm still going to go with the heart rate.
Heart rate. High heart rate or just a moderate heart rate?
Moderate.
Moderate heart rate. But
over a long period of time.
Over a long period of time, yeah.
You know, you need to keep it, sustain that for 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah. But don't get it twisted. Lifting heavy weights also aids.
Right.
It's a combination of both.
Right.
I mean, in all honesty, and that's kind of what we do at our gym. It's the mix between the weightlifting, strength development, and the cardio burning. So
right, you put both of those together, and you're going to
maximize it. So it's not either or. It's a combination of both.
I wouldn't do just one all the time.
Just one all the time, exactly. And like you said, I remember I was always listening to this YouTube channel called I forgot what it's called, Minute Fitness or whatever like that, or like a science. And one thing they said, he has a T-shirt that said "It depends," and they said if you get advice from anybody that don't say "It depends," and then you're getting the wrong advice because there's no one thing that fits for no one individual person.
Right.
So, and fitness is supposed to be fun. Right. Try different things. Try running. Like I said, I go through cycles. I'll run. I'll lift heavy weights. Just try. Don't do one thing. Do multiple things. That kind of leads into our next question. We got time for a couple more questions. Let me see. What's the cure for being unmotivated in regards to fitness?
That's the $1 million question right there.
If I had to answer that question, we both have 200 members in our gym right now. But I will say,
I don't think there's a person out there in this world that doesn't fight a motivation issue every now and then.
I know people ask me how you work out so much. I said I made it convenient for me.
Right.
It's a convenience thing. Pretty sure if I had to drive across town every day to go to the gym and pick kids up, I might not work out as much as I can.
Yeah.
So my motivation comes out of a sense of convenience. So,
yeah,
I just find something you like to do. I mean, that's not saying it's a start. If you like to dance, go to a Zumba class. If you like to ride, a bike, go to a spin class.
Get out there and move. Do something.
I always say join a gym. And one thing about joining a gym is you build that community, either be in a global gym, a CrossFit style gym, or just a functional training gym like myself. And one thing you'll find is that community help keep you motivated and just doing different. Don't be afraid to try different things.
And what I tell people all the time too is I try not to push CrossFit over on people, and but the facts are that for me personally, the type of person I am, if I get bored with something, I'm out. You know, I'll quit. You know, I'll just lose all interest in it whatsoever. And over 11 years, I can honestly say that I have never lost interest in CrossFit. I never have. You know, sometimes I'll get to where, oh man, I kind of don't feel like going, but then you go and you're happy you went, right?
And then the thing is, and people get scared of CrossFit, but the thing about CrossFit is it's multiple facets within CrossFit that you're doing.
Correct. So, and that's what I try. I tell this to new people all the time, okay, to try to make them understand that the one reason it doesn't get old is because the learning never stops.
Exactly.
It never stops. I don't care if you're Rich Froning, Matt Frazier, Tia Toomey. I don't care who you are. The learning doesn't stop. And I promise you, if you ask those people that question, these top-notch athletes, they'll all tell you the same thing.
And one thing I love about CrossFit is the evolution of the sport itself.
Right.
To include the most like this, I always take this example when they introduced the dumbbell.
Yeah.
Blew everybody's mind. No, people have done dumbbell work plenty of times before, but just the introduction of certain things to them now, even at a point now, understanding the importance of the bodybuilding style workouts for muscle development.
Yeah.
The Olympic style stuff they incorporate, the powerlifting stuff that you incorporate, the endurance, the running, the biking, the rowing. There's so many facets of CrossFit where it never gets boring.
Right. So I mean, if you have a motivation problem, one of my suggestions would be find a functional fitness facility, somebody like Masters of Fitness, right?
Yeah, Master Fitness Core Performance Gym. We will help you achieve your fitness and workout goals.
You won't get bored, and you'll find it a lot easier to keep your motivation going.
Yeah, that it is. So and find something you like to do and just get out there and do it.
Yeah,
and do it. Join something. Do different things. Don't stick with the same thing. Don't be afraid to try new stuff. So
correct.
Like you say, always stay wide range in regards to your fitness. All right.
I was looking forward to that question when I saw it.
Oh, you saw it on there? Look, I think Naomi made a good point. She said, something is better than nothing. Anything is better than nothing.
I tell people that all the time. Something's better than nothing.
If you go to Exogen and you get on a treadmill and walk for 30 minutes, that's better than sitting at home watching a TV show for 30 minutes. Yeah. You can literally take your phone, set it down, put headphones on, and watch your favorite TV show for 1 hour, and you'd be more productive than if you were sitting at home doing that same thing.
Most definitely.
So, all right, I think here goes a good one. What are some tips for parents trying to get their kids fit and active?
Wait a minute. Say that again. I was reading Alfred's next question.
Oh, whatever. Okay, so it says, what are some tips for parents trying to get their kids fit and active? I would say just get out there with them. So I would always look and say, what example are you setting as a parent in your household?
Yeah, that's probably the best place to start.
Are you setting that example? People look at my boy and say, "Man, your kid's crazy." Say, but I don't force them to do anything. Like you don't force Staten to do anything. No. They just see what you do and move. So it's always starts with, as a parent, what example are you setting? What type of foods are you eating in your household? What type of things are you teaching your kids? Are you signing them up to play sports? Are you
lead by example for sure?
Yeah. Are you encouraging them to go outside and just play? The number one thing a kid needs is to just be outside and play. If you take the basic instincts of life, if you go back 200 years, the only responsibility kids had was just to play, and that's how they learned.
Right.
They fought, they learned, they played, and that's all you have to. That's all your responsibility as a kid. And we take that away by sitting them in front of TV screens and putting that iPad in their hands. It always kills me when parents say, "Oh, my kid's on his iPad all the time." You know what you could do? Take it out their hand and set them outside.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we could do a whole show on nothing but the electronics, on the kids' electronics.
Kids' electronics. So,
but it's not just kids. All the adults are guilty too. And I'm guilty myself.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, me and you, the past few days, we spent a lot of time on our phones talking back and forth to each other.
And I would say the phones in our life has made it convenient for us. But as a parent, you have to realize you control your household. You control what that child does, and you control what they do. Yep. And just look in the mirror and say, hey, what example am I setting for my child that they could lead and follow? It always kills me when it's a parent that's just not in shape, fussing at their kid to run hard. I say, well, how about you go run? Right. Don't be sitting there hollering at this kid throughout the game. And this kid is out here busting his behind, and you in the stands fussing at him. What are you doing?
Right.
So, and we're not saying, and trust me, we're not saying you have to be some super fit, in shape person, but just to get active as a family. Yeah. Something you do, encourage your kids. Simply, the first step, go to the park.
Yeah, everybody go for a walk.
Go for a walk. Go to the park. Parks it's free to go to the park.
Mm-hmm.
So go to the park, have fun with your kids. So Alfred say, okay, what if I don't like the big gym atmosphere? Then that's when you come see us.
Right.
You come see us at Master Fitness Core. Alfred, don't worry, I'll send you all information to come check us out at our gym, so you could so you get that community feel that we offer.
Sounds like we have just what he needs.
Yeah, we have exactly what
Pretty
he
sure.
needs. Yeah, we got what you need. We can get you in shape. We get you strong. Start putting that. And one thing I said, I know Alfred, we talked about this with him before in regards to gaining that mass. This is gonna take eating right and lifting those heavy weights to build that muscle.
Yep.
Build that muscle. Maybe he's the type of person that doesn't need a lot of cardio, but needs that muscle building, mass building, squats, deadlift type stuff to build that muscle mass. So, all right, so. I think we ran a little bit. Normally, our Q&A takes only about 15 minutes, but we had a lot of we had questions start flying in left and right. I think I text Thad. I said, man, we need a couple more questions. Then in the span of 20 minutes, we got 15 more questions come through. So, once again, we appreciate you. We appreciate you guys for listening to the show and joining the Massive Fitness Podcast. We got a bunch of shows coming up. We still gonna be doing our shows every other week. Every 2 weeks, we have a show on Sunday nights, Facebook Live. Check out the YouTube page, Massive Fitness.
I'd be looking for us to be doing a few things out of the gym pretty soon too.
Yeah. So it's a more opportunity. If you look on our YouTube channel, we have a bunch of reviews on different fitness equipments that we use. So now we have the space now to do more content in regards to working out, movement demos, and everything like that. So if you want that type of information, we have some stuff now on our YouTube page at Masters of Fitness podcast on YouTube, but we have more stuff to come.
Yeah, I would definitely pay attention. If you haven't went to the Masters of Fitness Facebook page, you might want to do that because we're going to have some big announcements coming up here pretty quick.
Yeah. So once again, subscribe to us. You can listen to us again on Spotify, Apple, Google Play, Podbean, on wherever you can listen to podcasts. We're there. We just as popular as Joe Rogan on Spotify. So no, I'm just joking. But check us out on Spotify, YouTube. Follow us at MOF Podcast on Instagram. And I'm gonna explain again, what is this CrossFit gym?
No, is this a CrossFit
it's for the CrossFit gym. So this is a functional training gym.
So what makes it a CrossFit gym is you pay affiliation fees to CrossFit.
Yeah, that's the only. Yeah, CrossFit is just a licensed term that the owner created. But functional fitness is something that has been around for a long time. So it's more or less, we call it a functional fitness gym, more or less, because things like push-ups, pull-ups, HIIT training, all that's been around for a long time. So CrossFit is just a term that Greg Glassman copyrighted. Right. And for your box to be called a CrossFit gym, you have to pay an affiliate fee, but it's just functional training.
Right. But in all reality, we will be doing just about the same exact thing every CrossFit gym in the nation does.
Yeah. So don't let the term
we're not going to be able to just put that title on.
So don't let the term CrossFit scare you. So just think about functional training and overall improving your health, and come step in the gym with us. So. Yeah. All right. Well, thank everybody for listening out there. Check back with us in a couple of weeks, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and help us continue to grow the fitness community out here in Southeast Texas. Peace out.
Cue the cool drop.
Drop.